Hi guys, it's Dixie Grace. Welcome to today's video. So if you watched my vinyl video, you will come to find that I was supposed to input my movie collection into that video, but me talking about vinyls and my CDs and cassettes got a little bit too long. So I've decided to make a whole other video, mostly for the fact that I already drug out all of my movies and was going to talk about it in that video, and then it got too long and now I need a reason to put up all my movies. So we're going to go ahead and film this video. This is my 5th time trying to take this video because every other time I've gotten interrupted. But it's okay. It's okay. If this video gets any interruptions, we're gonna roll with it because I'm not re-filming this. But yeah, that's pretty much what today's video is. It's just my movie collection, which is pretty minuscule to what it used to be because I used to have a lot of movies because, like, I'm a big Marvel fan, so I used to have pretty much almost all the Marvel movies. Except for like the newer ones, like anything after Endgame. I used to have all the Disney Princess movies. I used to have a bunch of Pixar movies, a bunch of like Walt Disney classics. I want to say that's pretty much it. I know I used to have a lot more, and then I still do have some movies. They're just not here with me. They're in storage. Like a little movie case, CD holder type thing. But we will make do with the movies that we do have because these are pretty much my everyday movies. Which they are a bit disorganized because of all the interruptions, but it's okay. We're gonna start off strong with One Direction, my 2 One Direction movies. This is One Direction, this is Us, and then this is One Direction Where We Are, live from San Siro Stadium. These, you probably think, you think like, oh, she got them off of eBay, like, because One Direction was during my time, but like I was still too young to like fully love them as much as I do now. Well, as much as I did. My obsession has died down just a little bit, but you'd probably think I got them off eBay for like a bunch of money from some other fan who's decided to sell them. But plot twist, I actually got them from a Dollar Tree. For $1 a piece before Dollar Tree became $1.25. From the same Dollar Tree, I got this one at the Dollar Tree, and I only found this one, but I was happy with my purchase. And then we went back like 2 days later, and they had this one, and it was absolutely crazy because I like saw the lady who sold me this one in the first place, and she's like, yeah, we were getting rid of the movies because we don't we're not going to have them anymore. We're not selling movies at this Dollar Tree. So I found them and put them out. So I got both of these for $2, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have, I don't know which movies I want to do next. We will do my collections, I reckon. Yeah, we'll do the collections. So as far as my collections of things goes, I have, of course, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I watch the first Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so much. I probably watch it at least 6 times a year. And then I really like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And I'll watch that one randomly. But I do have a Harry Potter movie marathon by myself quite often, at least once every fall, because Harry Potter is such a comfort movie. And then I have Toy Story movies, all 4 of them. This was $7 for all 4 movies, the same year the 4th one came out. So Toy Story is a pretty big like childhood movie in my family, especially for my dad. And I had the first 3 Toy Story movies like individually, but then I needed the 4th one and I was going to pay $14 for it. And then I saw this one, so I just sold the first 3 that I had. And then I bought this one and it had all 4 for $7. So I sold the other 3 for like $10. And then I saved $14 on buying one movie and I got them all. So this was a pretty nice purchase. No, speaking of Toy Story 4 though, do you think it was right for Woody to leave Buzz for Bo Peep? Comment down below if you think he was right. Was Woody correct or was he wrong? I think he was wrong. He should have stayed with Buzz. That was his best friend. And then we have the Hunger Games. Comment down below if you're Team Peeta or Gale. I'm not the biggest Hunger Games fan. I enjoy the movies, but I'm not, I couldn't pick Team Peeta or Team Gale. But I do enjoy the movies. They're just something fun to watch, but they're not necessarily my favorite. And then the Divergent series. This series is pretty good. I also wouldn't say it's one of my favorite. I'm not the biggest on like post-apocalyptic worlds where like, you know, they're fighting to survive. Like, they're good and like I'll watch them, but like it's not like my favorite thing. Like the Hunger Games, this Maze Runner, like it's just not my favorite thing in the whole wide world, but I do enjoy them from time to time. My last collection is Twilight. If you've watched any of my other videos, you will come to know that I love Twilight. I've been to Forks 2 times. I've been to La Push. I have Twilight stickers. I have a Twilight bumper sticker that I've yet to put on my car that says, vampires bite and so does Forks. Come visit us. I have all of the books, well, except the newest ones. I have a baseball. I have a button that says, Bella, where have you been, Loca? I love Twilight. Twilight is such a comfort movie for me. I watched the first Twilight a lot. Like, I will put this on, fall asleep to it. I'll put it on and watch it. Like, I just honestly love Twilight. I love Robert Pattinson. Yeah, I love those movies. Next, we will go my Disney movies. Alice in Wonderland. This is the special anniversary edition. So happy birthday to everybody watching. But I really enjoy Alice in Wonderland. I really like the Tim Burton ones. I think those are so good. But Alice in Wonderland is just a really good, really cute movie that I enjoy. I was gonna say Unenchanted, that's the new one. But Enchanted, the new one sucks though. Like, I don't like the new one. But Enchanted is really good. I love how it goes from, what's the word? Animated to, live action. Yeah, this is such a good movie. I love the costumes. I love the characters. It's just all around a really good movie. And then we have my all-time favorite movie. Like I said earlier, I did have all of the Disney Princess movies, but before I left Hawaii, because that's where I got most of these movies, I sold a bunch because, like, storage of, like, what we'd actually be able to bring, and then just because I'm the type of person who, like, if I'm gonna have a set, I need the full set, and it's like, I can't sustain having full movie sets whenever people keep pumping out movies. But I did have most of the princesses, but I decided to only keep Tangled because I love this movie so much and I will forever have a hard copy of it. Tangled is such like a comfort movie for me. I will watch it when I'm sad. I will watch it when I'm happy. I will cry to it. I'll laugh to it. I love this movie so much. Love it so much. I love all the characters. I love the animation. I love the storyline. All of it. Tangled will forever be one of my favorite movies. Like, I hate picking favorites. Like, I really do. Like, it stresses me out so much. But if I had to choose, Tangled would be my number one. Next, we have Marvel's Avengers. I used to have pretty much every Marvel movie under Endgame. But because they just keep making out movies, and it's all run-of-the-mill, and for money purposes, I've decided to only have Marvel Avengers because I really enjoy Marvel's Avengers, and not have any of the other Marvel movies because they keep just pumping out movies and they're not really that good. But that is just my opinion on that, and if you know, think the same, comment down below, and if you don't agree, tell me why you don't agree. Next we have my two other comfort movies, we have Forrest Gump and The Little Rascals. The Little Rascals is one of like my childhood movies. Like I watched this movie so much as a child at my grandmother's house. Like Alfalfa and Darla and what's his name? Spanky and Petey and oh my god, I see him in my head. I don't know his name. Does it say on here? No, it doesn't say on here. I don't know. But even like the ones, you know, the I got a pickle. Like I hate pickles, honestly. I like the pickle juice, but I cannot eat a pickle. Like I love Little Rascals so much. It is such a comfort for me. That one's so good. And then of course Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump. I love Tom Hanks. I think he's such a good actor and he plays the part so well. And like Jenny and Forrest's story, even Forrest's story like on his own is so touching. And then his friendship with Bubba and then with Lieutenant Dan and like all of it. And like life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Like, and all the trends that have come from this movie. I love this movie so much. And then like the ending where he's running and like all of it is just lovely. I love it so much. Next we are gonna do, these are what I like to think as like, hold on. This one doesn't fit. This one is also, I wouldn't say a comfort movie because Knives Out is a very weird movie to have as a comfort movie, but this is one of my favorite movies. I love the twists and turns of this movie, and if you've never seen it, I'm definitely gonna make you watch it if you know me. Knives Out is so good. I did not like the new one, but this one is so good, and I think, cause like, it's a solid 4.8 stars for me, and I think if it was filmed like a Wes Anderson movie, it'd be 5 stars. I love Wes Anderson. I love his like aesthetic of filming. I think it's great, and I know that if this one was filmed like that, it would totally be 5 stars, because this movie, like the first time watching it, my jaw was on the floor. Like I couldn't even, I was so confused, and then like I understood, and it blew my mind. Excuse me. The next movies are my girls' night movies. This is like my, like this is like my sleepover movie collection. Like this is what, like this is like my 2000s girl, like let's watch a movie in your room and paint my nails and like braid my hair type stuff. So first we have A Coat of Many Colors. My grandmother got me this. It's a Dolly Parton movie. It's about Dolly Parton and how this coat of many colors practically like gave her the confidence to do what she wanted to do, or like what she has done. So you know, in Dolly we trust. I love this movie. It's super cute. I recommend it for literally everybody. And then we have The Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland. I love Judy Garland. She's so pretty. And then like The Wizard of Oz is just like a classic movie, and I feel like everyone should see it. Everyone has seen it. Like it's just, and like so many people do it for Halloween. It's the cutest little Halloween costume, and it's honestly just all around the best. I've actually been to a tiny city in Kansas that is centered around the Wizard of Oz, and between like these two buildings they have an alleyway with the yellow brick road and painted features from the movie. And then at the library it's themed. They have a restaurant called Toto's Tacos. The tacos are pretty good. They're tourist prices, so they're kind of expensive, but they're good. They have the Wizard of Oz Museum, which we went into. And then actually at the library is pretty cool because but a couple of my books came from the library, because whenever we went, we were traveling across country, and you could buy like a plastic bag for $5, and then whatever book you could fit in there, you could take for that $5 plastic bag. And then if it didn't fit, you could just buy another one. And you could buy an unlimited amount of bags, and whatever fit in those bags you could take. So we did that, and I actually got a couple of good books. Like The Snowman was pretty good from there. It's like Knives Out, but another detective, and investigative research about this serial killer guy. But The Wizard of Oz. And then we have My Girl. This movie is so sad, and when my grandmother died, I already understood where Veda was coming from whenever like everything happened, but like whenever my grandmother died, like this movie, I could resonate with Veda so much, and I just truly understand her position, and this movie is just so good, and I recommend it for everybody. Like especially if you want to cry. This movie, it's so heartbreaking. It has a second one, but the second one is trash. She gets with her cousin. Yeah, so I don't even acknowledge its existence. If you want to go and watch that, it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. But we only act like My Girl 1 exists because, yeah, no. But this movie is so sweet and so heartbreaking, but it's just such a good movie all at the same time. My next little like rom-com type is He's Just Not That Into You. Drew Barrymore, Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer Aniston, what's his face? Bradley Cooper, and then Ben Affleck. They're all in this movie. It's such a good movie. It follows a bunch of different plot lines, which keeps it really interesting. Love, definitely a girls' night favorite. And then The Devil Wears Prada. This movie and Rory Gilmore is what really has influenced me to want to become a journalist. But you know, Rory being, you know, well, she's kind of snotty now, but with her hopes of being, you know, a journalist who writes about causes and, you know, important things, and then her being about the fashion world, I'm in between. But this movie's really good, which it says $14.99. I did not get it for $14.99. I got it from Book Off for $2.50. And I love the fact that it still has the Blockbuster sticker on it. You know, I wish Blockbuster was still a thing, which actually there is one in Oregon that is the last and largest Blockbuster that is still up and running and available to the public, or open to the public, which would be so cool to go to. And then my next two is Hairspray. This one's just so good and so fun and just so like colorful and just everything you need sometimes whenever you want to be happy. Like, it's just so good. And then baby Zac Efron, of course. And then another absolutely gut-wrenching, bawled my eyes out, heartbreaking one, John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. This book, it was so hard to get through. It was so hard to read those scenes. But this movie is so good. This movie and 5 Feet Apart, that book, like, movies like this just break my heart so bad, and I'll think about them on days on end, and it's just horrible. But this movie it's so good. I know I'm saying it's horrible and I cry about it, but it's honestly so good. And then my next and last two for the girls' night section before we get into my holiday movies are these two. This is a slumber party pack that I got when I was younger for Christmas. This is what I put on if you are at least 5 years younger than me and you're over at my house and, you know, you don't care what we watch. And so I'm definitely going to put on Matilda or Madeline or Annie. I love these movies so much, especially Matilda. Matilda is such a childhood movie for me, and I love it so much. Matilda is such a good movie. And then we have the Girls. Look, Gru has got me in a chokehold, guys. I can't speak. Then we have the Girls Rule collection. It's Mean Girls, Clueless, and She's the Man. Mean Girls. The new one, I don't like it. I thought the new one was trash. I didn't like who they cast. I didn't like the artistic style of filming it. I didn't like it. I thought it was really bad. Clueless, as if, like, there's nothing that beats it. and then She's the Man. I would like to say that I've seen She's the Man a lot, but I actually haven't seen She's the Man. I've probably seen it like twice. Storage hates me, so I don't have much time left, but I was talking about She's the Man. I haven't seen it that much, so I don't really have any comments on it. But moving on to my last two sections, I guess, of my movies. It is my holiday collection, so I have my Halloween ones, and then I have my Christmas ones. I'm going to do Halloween first, since that is the next holiday, because I can do it that way, and that's how the calendar works. So first up, Beetlejuice. I love this movie so much. I love Winona Ryder. I think she's such a great actress. Plus this movie is just so funny, and I don't really like second movies if the first movie was already good, but I'm open to a new adaptation. Some are absolute trash, like the Mean Girls one, but I am really excited for this one because I do like Jenna Ortega, because she did really well in Wednesday, and then they're keeping Winona Ryder in it. So I am very curious to see how everything plays out for Beetlejuice. My next is Edward Scissorhands. I love Johnny Depp, and then like I said, Winona Ryder. I love Tim Burton movies. I love the like spookiness to them. This movie is just so cute. I love the like colorful houses, and like how he's like the monster on the hill, and like all of that. So cute. This is Dark Shadows. It also has Johnny Depp. It also has Helena Bonham Carter. For the longest time, for my entire 16 years of living, I've always called her Helen Bohemian Carter. Like that's what I called her. But then I don't even know, but someone I was around said, and I was like, who is that? And then they were like, you know, and I was like, oh. And I was like, that's not how you say her name. And like, I looked it up, and that's how you say her name. Like, she's not Helen, it's not Bohemian, and it's not Carter. Well, I mean, it is Carter. But like, that's not how it is. But I do like her and Johnny Depp in movies together. They play pretty good roles together. And then I have Ghostbusters 1 and 2, which I got for $2.50. And like, this is like the coolest thing, because it comes with, if I can get it out. Okay, this is one thing though. I like the female Ghostbusters, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Finn Wolford and McKenna Grace ones. I like Finn Wolford and McKenna Grace and Paul Rudd just fine, but I don't like the Ghostbusters new ones. I don't even really like the second Ghostbusters. I really just enjoyed the first one. But it comes with these two skinny cases of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and then this Ghostbusters movie scrapbook. And for $2.50, I feel like that's all pretty cool. And it just comes with like little drawings and like little sketches and notes about the movie and Okay, because my phone hates me, we're gonna have to speed through these next couple of movies. But I will make comments on the ones I absolutely adore. But like I was saying, Ghostbusters, the book, super cool. It has all the director's notes. Next we have some movies from the Conjuring universe, and if you know anything about that, it's The Nun. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Annabelle Comes Home, The Conjuring, and then La Llorona. This one was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite, but it was pretty good. The Conjuring, I love Fred and Lorraine. How was their last name? Warren. I love their story. And then Annabelle. Annabelle is, the first one's better than Annabelle Comes Home, but that first Annabelle movie, whenever she stabs the pregnant lady, jaw dropped. I grabbed my stomach. That was disgusting. But like I was saying, Ghostbusters, the female Ghostbusters. I do enjoy the female Ghostbusters. But like I said, the new Ghostbusters, not my biggest, not one of my top movies. And then I have Jaws because it's Jaws, classic shark movie. Next, Christmas movies are definitely my favorite. I am a sucker for a Hallmark movie, okay? I love, 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 love Hallmark movies. There's not Christmas that goes by whenever I don't watch one. I'm such an old lady like that. Like, I have to watch a Hallmark movie every Christmas. Even in the fall, I'll watch their Hallmark movies about Thanksgiving and how, like, she meets her man at a turkey store. Like, yes, please. Give me all the Hallmark movies. I would love to live in a Hallmark movie so much. I love little Hallmark movie towns. Chef's kiss. Okay. Charlie Brown Christmas. I usually watch this one. I don't watch this one. I usually watch this one every other year. I'm not the biggest fan of... Okay, my phone really hates me. I need to invest in a camera. But I have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Every Christmas is a must. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, only when I'm feeling nostalgic. The Polar Express, every Christmas. The Christmas Shoes, only when I'm feeling nostalgic. A bunch of original Christmas classics. It's those movies, if you know what they are. Home Alone, every year. Home Alone 1 and 2, not the third and fourth one. Those are dumb. And then Christmas with Cranks, every Christmas, and that's all my movies. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry for this rushed ending. My phone really hates me. I'm so sorry. Shout out to my family, shout out to my subscribers, shout out to everyone watching. Thank you so much, and